Welcome back, friend. Leann Wolff, your human design professional and your BG5 business and career consultant. What I get to do is I help service-based entrepreneurs build a consistently profitable business by embracing their own human design mechanics so they can experience their purpose in their work and in their play. Today's conversation is going to be around wants. Again, you're like, Leann, we've already covered this, didn't we? Didn't we already cover this? I just want to put a little bit of a spin on it. And again, this is my perspective. This is me growing. You're watching me on this channel grow through this material, grow through my client interactions. And I'm hoping on the other end of this, on the other side of the computer, you're also growing and going, oh yeah, okay. And experiencing things at the next level, at the next level, at the next level. If we didn't grow, then it would be not fun around here, right? We'd just be these tiny little seeds that nothing ever happens. So my conversation is around wants versus fulfillment and blending the two of these in a way that kind of makes you go, oh, okay, at least I'm hoping that it does. And if it doesn't, great, leave comments in the video and let's explore it a little deeper and then let's see what happens. Okay, so you'll see I have this beautiful book. This book, it is so well used. I make so many notes in here. And today I was watching Tony Robbins and Ed Mylett on YouTube. And Tony Robbins is a powerhouse. He has the capacity to hold space for many people. Now, where I go, okay, well, that's great. But how many of those tens of thousands or millions and billions of people are actually making a shift in their life? Okay. And one of the sentences that he said really kind of went, okay, let's play with this. Let's lean it deeper into this. What he said is, you don't get what you want. Fulfillment is actually living what you're made for. Okay. I agree with that. Why? Well, here's the thing. Human design literally tells you, you are made for something. Your mechanics fit mechanically into the larger scheme of the machine. And in order for you to be fulfilled, it's important that you're living that. And fulfillment comes from being used well. How do I know that? The 40th gate. The 40th gate says the point of transition between struggle and liberation. I kind of chatted about it in our transiting videos. Liberation feels like fulfillment. It's like, oh, finally, I'm being used well. And yet, I'm also going to throw in here that we will eventually get what we want. We can experience what we want. And here's why my perspective, how I look at this. The consciousness field and whatever you want to call it, your essence, your soul, your energy, whatever it is, you're experiencing what you're designed to experience. And what you're designed to experience has a deep-seated want inside of there. You will want to experience things or have things or whatever that is. It's your want. It's your imagination. It's not mine. And with the fulfillment of your mechanics and living in alignment with that mechanic, all of a sudden, that imagination and those wants can now flow through you. Possibly, they might not look actually anything like what you imagined, or they might look even better than what you imagined. And this is usually what happens. It's the path to that fulfillment. It's that path to being used well. It is that path to those desires and wants that we get so stuck in the conditioning field of how does this happen? How am I going to make it happen? How, that we actually lose focus on the feeling of fulfillment and the actual letting the experience flow through us so that what we want can be seen and experienced in our reality. So not only do we get what we want, but we're also fulfilled in the process. And again, your imagination is yours. Those things that you want to experience are your wants. They're not mine. They're not anybody else's. And you can make it happen through the alignment and the fulfillment of what you're made for. And again, the 40th gate tells us we have to be used well so that our resources and our wants and our needs are actually met. That's what the 40th gate says. And once we can align, then all of a sudden there's this transition period where there's no longer struggle. It feels like liberation. It's like, oh gosh, thank you. But what it takes is for us to be recognized that that we need to be used well. We need to be able to take advantage of the transiting cycles or the transits and the cycles of our lives. So we're born, we have this natal chart. It is who we are, what we're representing through all facets of our life. And then what we get to recognize is this. We have a Saturn return. And then we have a Uranus opposition. And then we have this Chiron return. And then we have a second Saturn return. So are you following me here? Are you moving with me? So each one of these cycles, we get to take advantage of who's there for me to help. Who is, where is this space and time? Like, where am I being supported? How am I being supported? What am I here to share? Who's sharing with me? And where's the empowerment piece in this? And now all of a sudden, the next phase of your life is very, very fulfilling because you can recognize your alignment to self. You can take advantage of the cycle because the energy field is saying, please, I'm here, take advantage of me. And now all of a sudden that fulfillment process happens because you're doing what you're made for, you're being used correctly, and your wants are just happening. They're happening. For me, it's like my visualization of it is like Lego blocks. I have a young nephew. He loves Lego. Most boys love Lego. And he loves it. He's excelling at being able to go, he wants to build a house. He can build a house. He wants to build a helicopter. He builds a helicopter. All of these kind of things are taking place with his mother's help so that he can lean deeper into that imagination. So now I think Lego was this beautiful thing because what it did is it helped us start to imagine things, put it into 3D material. And then as we got older, be able to still do that same exact process. Many of us forget it though. Many of us forget that we can be fulfilled, manifest our wants, our imagination, our own dreams, because they're yours. They're particular to you. And then through that, there's fulfillment. Okay. So as a business coach, this is what I do. This is what I help you with. Get really clear on what it is that you want. What's your desires? And now we go, okay, How do you fulfill and be fulfilled using the mechanics and then just allowing for what you want to just drop in with ease and grace and not going, how? Okay. So in your business model, that's what we have to look at is fulfillment is living what you're made for. That's the whole point of human design. Live the mechanics and allow the rest to take place. Okay. Until next time, play with your wants. Know what you're made for. Know those mechanics so well that nobody can pull you off of that. No matter what the outside circumstances are dictating, you are fulfilled. All right. Until next time, take care.